Okay, so apparently there's a secret pet in Grow a Garden that is maybe better than Rainbow Hatched Dilophosaurus. And I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but I wanted to test that pet, and you guys know right now the best pet to get the XP is the Rainbow Hatched Dilophosaurus. If you use it with the Mimic, it does insane amount of XP. But what if I tell you there's another pet that is a secret pet? I mean, not that much of a secret, but a lot of people know about it. They're trading it and selling it for a hefty amount of tokens. So that pet is the Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. If you guys don't know, that pet have a really insane ability, and if you have it huge and maxed out with Nightmare Mutation, it can do 4000 XP with every reindeer present in the garden. So it multiplies that 4000 XP with every reindeer pet, and the best part is it gives the XP to a non-reindeer pet. So 4000 multiplied by whatever reindeer you have in your garden goes directly into that one pet where you want the XP. And I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but if you read the ability, it says 3600 XP to a random non-reindeer pet, and that XP will be multiplied by every reindeer that we're gonna be having in the garden. So what if the red-nosed reindeer will also be counted as the reindeer pet? So if we put, let's say, 6 red-nosed reindeer in the garden, that will be one red-nosed reindeer will do 3600 into 6, and the remaining 5 will do the same. And if you guys thinking like, how do you get this pet? It's not in the egg, it's not in the present. So first let me show you how to get this pet and how you can spawn it, and then we'll get into the XP part. And that also reminded me that if you want to get this pet really quick, you guys should check out TRADEKITSUNE website. So you guys can find whatever pet that you want in that website. People are trading. You guys can also post your own trades. So let's say if you want to have a red-nosed reindeer, you can search it up. You will find all the people who are trading that, and you can offer your pets, and if the other person accepts, you will get the pet. You will be able to trade with them. You can also offer tokens or whatever pet that you're offering for any pet that you want. And the best part about this website is that their calculator, I use it personally. It is pretty accurate, and the trade values of all the pets that you want to know in token or in pet value, you guys can also find that in TRADEKITSUNE website. Link is gonna be in the description. I use it personally, and it is pretty convenient to use the website to know the value of the pets and also find the trades. So it's gonna be actually pretty simple to get this pet, and all you have to do is simply put 8 reindeers, the normal reindeers, but they have to be age 100. I know it sounds pain, but once you have 8 reindeers in your garden with all age 100, I think I have added only 7 right here. Let me just find one more. Where is it? It should be somewhere. I'm pretty sure I had 8 of them. Oh, there you go. So 800 age reindeer. Once you have them, there's a small ritual, let's say. So you're gonna have to have this gear called Slay. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is in the Santa stash. It should be this one right here. So I don't know why it was in stock, but I'll just use my tokens. So once you have that, make sure you have all the 8 reindeers in your garden, age 100, and then simply go to your garden, press or click on the screen, and it will give you this pop-up. Click on confirm, and all of those reindeers will turn into one red-nosed reindeer. So that's how you spawn it. And yeah, I mean, I made all of the ones that I have 60 kg, so that's what we're gonna be using. And if my mathematics is correct, it should go like 3600 XP multiplied by 6, and all the remaining red-nosed reindeers will do the same. So 3600 multiplied by 6, and then second one 3600 multiplied by 6. I mean, it will just go on, and I'll put the calculation on the screen by ChatGPT, and we will have about more than 100,000 XP every 2 minutes. And I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but I'm gonna put all the red-nosed reindeer or Rudolph in the garden, and each of them will work as the reindeer, but also they will give XP. So like I said, according to ChatGPT, we will get about 100,000 or even more than that XP. And I also added a peacock to see if the cooldown goes down. So if the red-nosed reindeer will be counted as the reindeer, we will have massive amount of XP. So peacock did work on them, and let's see if they're gonna work. So okay, so apparently the peacock does work on them, but the ability did not trigger for some reason. So maybe the red-nosed reindeer does not count as the normal reindeer, because the ability is they will be counting with the normal reindeers. So let's put red-nosed reindeer and let's put normal reindeer. One red-nosed reindeer and remaining 6 will be the normal reindeer and one pet where we want the XP. And the best part is the XP will only go to a non-reindeer pet that I will put, let's say, a headless horseman, because that's the one that I have that is not maxed. So I'll put this ghostly headless because again it's not maxed out. Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. So all the XP will go to one pet. That is the best part. It targets just one pet that is non-reindeer pet. So we might get about like 13,000 XP in 2 minutes. Okay, so the red-nosed reindeer is about to be ready. It's ready, and it didn't do anything. Hold on. 21,000 XP targeted to one pet. That is not bad. That is actually not bad. But again, we're only using one red-nosed reindeer. What if I put 3 red-nosed reindeer and few normal reindeer with one pet where I want the XP? We might get about, let's say, 14,000 with one red-nosed reindeer, 14,000 with the second one, 14,000 with the third one. That will be about I don't know, I'll just put the calculation on the screen. We have to find out. So 3 red-nosed reindeer, 4 normal reindeer, and I'm gonna put one pet that I want the XP on. So it should be, I don't know which one to put. I think the headless horseman will be the best bet. Is it this one? Okay, this one's not max, so I just added the old one. And I also tested this one thing, that if we get the XP on one pet like 3 times. No, okay, so this is one bad thing that I have just noticed, that the XP also goes to red-nosed reindeer. That is kind of bad thing. I thought the XP only gonna go to one pet. That would have been more than like 40,000 XP to just one pet in every 2.5 minutes. That would have been so insane. So one more thing we can test. Okay, so I added the ghostly spider to see if it's gonna work on the Rudolph or red-nosed reindeer, and it is working. So the main point that is missing is the cooldown. If we can get the cooldown lowered by other pet using the cooldown reduction pets on the red-nosed reindeer, that will be so good. That will be better than the rainbow hash Dilophosaurus. I'm telling you, if it works every 15 seconds. So apparently it is working. The cooldown is going down, and what I did was I added the ghostly spider and removed it when the cooldown was a little bit lower. So hopefully we'll get all the XP to one pet. So here's the setup. Here's what you have to follow. Put the ghostly spider to reduce the cooldown of the red-nosed reindeer, and also remove it at the end so that we get the XP only on the pet where we want the XP on. So it is working. So put 3 red-nosed reindeer, few normal reindeer, and also the pet that you can use to reduce the cooldown. And what that will do is that will reduce the cooldown of the red-nosed reindeer, and once the cooldown is lowered enough, remove that pet so that the XP goes to one pet. So is this pet any good? Is it gonna beat the rainbow hash Dilophosaurus? I mean, as for my experiment, I don't think so. It might, but we have to find some different ways to lower the cooldown and also get the XP to one pet. That is actually happening. So it is not on the rainbow hatch Dilophosaurus level, but I would say this is the second best pet in the game to get the XP, apart from the capybaras that are no good. Rainbow Hatch Dilos are pretty good, ferrets are pretty good, but this one is insanely good to get the XP in Grow a Garden. But I would not recommend you to trade your tokens for this pet. I would say create it by yourself, age it up, KG it up and use it, and it will be worth it. So Red-Nosed Reindeer is actually pretty much worth it in Grow a Garden to get the XP, and I highly recommend you use that if you don't have RBH Dilo.